Hey guys, Dan here, and welcome back to the Gamer Shelter. I have something kind of special for you today. This is going to be a Halo 4 kind of first impressions video for you. Now, I'm not a big gamer in the Halo 4 kind of thing. I don't even own an Xbox. I haven't played Halo since Halo 2, and I don't really know anything about Halo. So I kind of brought a friend from work today named Duke, or Retronium in the Xbox verse. That's what all his friends know him by. And he's going to be kind of talking about his first impressions on the game, how it compares, the campaign, the multiplayer, just following a lot of things, the ranking system, and I'm pretty much just going to pass it over to Duke here, or Retro, and he'll kind of introduce himself, and then we'll be talking about stuff. So, Duke.
Hey guys, it's me, Duke here. I know you probably never met anybody with the name Duke, but that's me. Gamertag Retronium, kind of hard to pronounce at times, so I just go by Retro. But yeah, I'm a big Halo player. I've been playing since I was probably, I don't know, elementary school, maybe 5 years old. Really started playing online a little bit around Halo 2, and then when Halo 3 hit, that's all I was doing, playing Halo 3 almost every single day. Took it, really competitively, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the first thing we need to talk about, which is pretty obvious. Okay, first of all, guys, we're running off the same mic right now, so if our voices fade in or out at any times, we're working on that. But right now we're running off the same mic, and we're just kind of sitting here, so sorry about that. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is the campaign. What is the kind of sum up the story of the campaign, I guess, and also how does this compare to the other ones? Like, how did you enjoy it, and how did it live up to the other Halo campaigns?
Well, without releasing too many spoilers, the campaign was good. Comparing it to some of the more recent Halo games, I would say this one was pretty decent. It was good, but it was a lot different. I will still to this day, I think that Halo 1 had the by far best campaign ever, and I felt like after Halo 1 it steadily got kind of more washed out. It wasn't as good.
Yeah,
but this one,
like replaying the same type of
yeah, it was mostly
type of thing.
just Master Chief, this real big badass tough guy, killed a bunch of Covenant and killed a bunch of Flood, which is a parasite that was taking over the galaxy. But with this game, there actually wasn't any Flood, and your main mission is trying to kill the new enemies that they announced, and that were the main priority in this game, which were the Prometheans. But I don't want to releasing too many spoilers for you campaign fans out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, quick notice, this will be talked more in the other video, but he actually just brought up how the Prometheans are the bad guys. I didn't even know this, because I know that in the multiplayer, there's something called Promethean Vision, where you can actually kind of see through walls, and everyone shows up as red. So obviously that ties into something the bad guys can do. Yeah.
They wanted to tie in a little bit of the, the multiplayer. It really made no sense in Halo. All the previous Halo games, multiplayer was just, for some reason, there's a red team and there's a blue team, and they're fighting each other in this enclosed area. Why is every, map enclosed? And in this game, basically what it is you're not actually shooting at other people. It's more of a simulation. What you basically are this, you're a Spartan training in a, safe environment in a way. This is all basically, the multiplayer is a simulation.
That's kind of leaning more towards the Assassin's Creed. What Assassin's Creed has done with their multiplayer is how it's all going into a simulation device, and kind of, so you're not actually killing each other. You're you're enhancing your skills, and you're practicing inside a simulator. Yeah. Which okay, so that's kind of, I didn't know that either. Yeah. so you learn something new all the time.
Yeah, trying to make the multiplayer make a little sense now.
Yeah. And honestly, so that was the campaign. We're cutting right into the multiplayer then. So how does this multiplayer compare? Things that are different, things that are the same. How do you enjoy it compared to Halo 2 and 3 and, obviously 1?
Yeah, well, basically, I've tried to answer the question, what does this Halo mostly feel like? And I really can't answer that question, because it honestly just has a unique feel. I can't really compare it to any particular one.
And honestly, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because with the previous Halo game, Reach, not a bad game, but it didn't stand out. It wasn't as good as the other ones, and I just went back to playing Halo 3, because that's a fantastic game. But with Halo 4, you know, you're jumping is more low gravity feeling again, whereas in Halo Reach it felt like you weighed a lot more, you didn't really jump as high. And just the gameplay is just, they kind of just redid everything. It still has that classic Halo feel, but with a new feel and kind of physics to it.
Yeah, and definitely, and like I said, I haven't played Halo since Halo 2, and I can tell you just by like watching this gameplay, the gun design and everything like looks completely different than from what I remember. Like I don't know, I don't really know what it is. Like I guess it's kind of similar, but when I look at this and I remember me playing Halo 2, like this just it almost more sleek is almost what I'm looking for here. Like the guns are kind of skinnier and it's more sleek. Obviously the map is the same too. It's a bit more sleek, a little less clumpy on the gun designs and everything. But that's just something I noticed as not a Halo gamer. But
yeah, you know, with multiplayer in Halo's been famous for more small arena type maps with big long lights of sight, and you can see all around the map at once. Now this map, Adrift, it's not a map where you can see all around the map at once, but it is a medium-sized map, and it's symmetrical, and symmetrical maps are, you know, I'm a big fan of symmetrical maps because everybody's even, nobody spawns with an advantage.
Definitely.
And Halo Reach, really, they honestly dropped the ball with map design because they had the new Forge system in there, so they were just kind of making all the maps in Forge, and all the maps were not very, you know, pleasant on the eyes. They were all gray, and even the maps that were built into the game, they kind of felt like a Call of Duty map. And Call of Duty maps work on Call of Duty for a reason. It is Call of Duty. When you try to make maps that have that, you know, walls everywhere, you can't see anybody, there's always something in the way of your enemy.
Yeah, like that
doesn't work on a game like Halo. It just, you know, it didn't feel really like Halo on the previous Halo game. But they really, you know, they really upped it on this game. All the maps, you know, have that more classic arena type Halo feel.
Yeah, I actually wanted to say really quick because I don't think we did at the beginning. Did we tell them that you're playing?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Infinity Slayer.
Yeah, this is Infinity Slayer. You know, this game. This player, Bustava was his gamer tag. We beat him in the game before this, and he was just mad at us, telling us that we were horrible and bad, and he had a really good kill-death ratio, but his win-to-loss ratio was horrible. And I was telling him, I was like, you know, why are you talking shit out of nowhere? You do have a good kill-death ratio, but your win-loss ratio it's horrible. I mean, there's obviously something you're doing wrong.
Which to a skilled player is more important.
Yeah, winning is the most important thing. And this whole game we were losing, but you're going to see a very, very interesting comeback at the end of the game. And the score right now is already, you know, they need 10 kills and we need 17.
Yeah, so, and it winds up getting down to 1v10.
Yeah, like we needed about 9 more kills at one point, and they only needed 1 more. But we'll let you watch that though.
Yeah.
But with Ordinance is really cool in this game. I didn't feel it at first. I felt like it was more of a kill streak, kind of taking Call of Duty's idea. Now, Call of Duty did a good job of implementing kill streaks, but I felt like I was losing the more classic Halo feel. And I actually enjoy it in this game. It's not really overpowered as I thought it would be. It all just kind of, everything is so balanced. It did such a good job of balancing all the perks and everything. There's plenty of perks in the game. As you've noticed, have been using the Promethean Vision, which you can see people through walls, and if somebody's using active camouflage and they're not behind a wall, you can kind of see an outline of them. But everything has their advantages and their disadvantages. If I'm hiding behind a wall and I use Promethean Vision and I'm not moving, I can't be seen on the radar, but they can see this red thing pulsating out of nowhere, and that means they know I'm hiding behind a wall with, you know, Promethean Vision.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, but there's all kind of perks you can use. I like using the grenade damage boost perk because not only does it increase the amount of damage and blast radius that your grenades put out, I personally chose it because I felt like I was always getting killed by grenades and getting damaged by grenades, and they also decrease the amount of damage you take from grenades.
Okay, really quick, the video is gonna be over in another minute and a half or something. You wanted to talk about the ranking system, which is probably longer than a minute and a half to talk about.
I'll try to go over it real quickly. The ranking system in Halo 2 and Halo 3 was mostly based off of just straight wins. You had to be a good player to rank up. Now, yes, it was a broken ranking system. There are ways to cheat around it and you know, and whatnot. But it made the game fun. It made people playing it for years, and it made the game extremely competitive, wanting to win every single game you played. With Halo Reach, they took that completely away. There was just a ranking system based off XP, similar to Call of Duty's. You didn't have to be good at the game. You just had to play it a lot, and you were the highest rank. Now with Halo 4, there is an XP-based ranking system, and you can, in theory, get to the highest rank by just playing the game a lot, but they are talking about having a skill-based ranking system in the game in a title update. They don't want to release it yet because they want to smooth it out and make sure there's no way gamers can take advantage of it. But you know, it's really exciting to see, you know, what's going to happen. If they're going to actually put it in the game, you'll see a physical, like a number, or well, a virtual number, or is it just going to be a thing you'll see on the Halo Point or the Waypoint website? So that'll be interesting. But so far, I love the game. It's got me back, you know, really feeling competitive about Halo, and it's really got me excited about MLG and to see where they're going to go with Halo, because you know they took Halo away when you know, a little bit after Reach was out. But
yeah, and Final Kill coming up right here.
Final Kill, all the team jumps over lift, and our whole team just absolutely demolishes them.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do my best to make this audio actually come out good, guys. and you know, thank you, Duke,
Yep.
for being able to come here and do the Halo. Because honestly, I can't do it myself, but I really want to see some Halo on here. So I have to thank him. And you know, let us know what you guys think of Halo, of the video format itself. This is kind of an interview type thing I just wanted to do because he knows more than me. But like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to see more. Duke will be back for more videos. We're going to try to get as much Halo as we can. And obviously going back to the other games that we usually do. So I want you to thank for watching. And Duke, anything you want to say?
You know, this is my first commentary I've ever done before, so you know, I'm pretty excited to see what you guys think about this. You know, send me a message on Xbox if there's anything you think I could improve on. Of course, you know, comment and tell me what you think. You know, if you guys like everything that you see, you know, I'll be sure to make more videos with Dan.
Yep. So thanks for watching, guys, and cheers.
See you guys.